What's up, guys? Mmobud here. How are you all doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. And hey, if you're not having a great day so far, I hope the rest of your day goes pretty smoothly. Okay, today is a great day for myself. I'm actually about to buy Luvboi pet for the first time ever. It'll actually be my first epic pet ever. And you guys have pretty much been following my progress. You guys know I've been working on getting the correct amount of honor points, which is 250k, 250,000 honor points. I think it's only 10% of your total experience that you're gaining in that guild. So I basically had to gain about 2.5 million experience to get this, if that math is correct at all. I think that you get 10% honor points of whatever your experience is. But I think a couple people told me not to even buy Luvboi, that it's more for a tank. But you know, I'm actually willing to do whatever it takes to become a tank. So if you guys have any tips or recommendations for me to help me become a tank or a better tank, I will greatly appreciate the feedback. But yeah, so I've started, I guess, one step of becoming a tank, and that's getting like a pet that is good for tanks. Luvboi, finally able to equip him. He actually has a 40% chance to prevent death, like if I'm close to death or about to die, and then heal me after he prevents the death, which is pretty cool for a tank. If I have a lot of health, that'll pretty much give me almost like a second life. But as you guys can see, my health isn't that much higher than my attack at the moment. So we do have to make some changes to that. I actually have 5 doubloons from, I think, the one that I started with not too long ago when I did that upgrade to the Woodbeard hat. I'm gonna need 30 doubloons to upgrade that Woodbeard hat again, I believe. So I have a lot of doubloons to go until I can get that to the 3rd upgrade, 3 out of 4 upgrades for that legendary Raid 3 hat. I will be happy to get those doubloons. Also, I have another weapon that's actually a tank weapon. If I upgrade it fully, it'll give me way more health than my current epic weapon. So I'm definitely gonna fully upgrade that weapon and just throw my golden hammer away. The golden hammer gives more stats to attack and agility. The weapon that I'm gonna upgrade is going to give more stat points to strictly health, which is something I want as a wannabe tank. That's what you can call me, a wannabe tank for now, guys. But I think one day I'll get it down pat and I'll actually be able to help some people out as a good tank. Make sure I upgraded the correct path so I don't have to reforge it. Okay, that is 2 out of 3 upgrades. And also, guys, I do have to switch out my body eventually. I haven't gotten an epic body, epic tier 6 body yet, but I am waiting on it. I probably already have received one, but I simply deleted it. I wasn't even thinking about becoming a tank at that time. But now that I want to be a tank, I'm really looking for more epics from Raid 3, specifically the body. Because once I change the body, I'll have all my equipment pretty much pointing towards health. For now, the body that I'm equipped with is pointing towards agility and attack. So yeah, I just equipped my new weapon, and what do you know, I have way more health now. 468 health with 355 attack. That attack is still pretty high, and guys, I'm gonna miss the high attack. My attack had got as high as, I think my attack was near 600, nearly 600 attack. almost, and it was pretty cool actually being strong. Yeah, I do gotta admit, I did stay in the back mostly during all my raid teams, but maybe now I'll actually be able to help myself out. And not to say that I wasn't helping myself out with that pure attack build, it was actually pretty cool. But I do want to try something different. And if I get the hang of being a tank, or if I become a good tank, I think it might be pretty worth it. And there's nothing wrong with finding a slight balance in between tanking and your attack stat points. Like having a large amount of health and a pretty good amount of attack. I think that's a pretty cool build, and some of my strongest friends, they helped me out by doing that. One guy, his name is Snitchu. He has pretty good health and pretty good attack. Snitchu, I think he's in the guild. I don't know if you pronounce it Harpezo or something like that. Their little letters is 777. The acronym or whatever for their guild that represents their guild is 777. Some of you may know him, Snitchu. He has a pretty good amount of health, and I'm telling you, his attack isn't as high as his health, but he's like sort of a tank and sort of good for attacking at the exact same time. So yeah, guys, I did have to do a stat reset to reset my stats. I told you in a previous episode that I always put all of my stat points straight into attack because I did really want a ton of attack. I wanted to see, how strong I could get. And I was basically measuring that by how fast my character could kill a monster. How fast can he kill him? And basically now I'm more focusing on raids. Questing is always easy, Lake Haven or whatever you want to go. But I really do want to start doing more Raid 3, specifically Raid 3 Heroic. I haven't really got there yet. The Raid 3 Hard, I can do it. If I intervene, if I move the character around or use a potion, I could usually clear Raid 3 Hard. But Raid 3 Heroic, that may be a different story. I don't even really try that often. But yeah, I do want to help myself out in those raids. So maybe changing my stats up a little bit will help with that. But yeah, guys, so now I have about 200 and something attack and 200 and something agility and 500 and something health. A completely different build and looking more like a tank. All I need is that one epic body that is meant for tanks, and I'll fully upgrade that and have even more health, just a little bit more health. Yeah, shout out to the guild that I'm in. I've been here for about 250,000 honor points, just about the entire time, almost the entire time have I been collecting honor points and saving them just for this Luvboi. It's sad to see the guild in the state that it's in right now. There's only 10 members in the guild, and they have some perks or whatever that I think that there's actually allowed like 23 to 24 people are allowed in the guild, and it sucks to see that when I joined it was a full guild, like totally full, no room for nobody. And now the guild has 10 members in it. Only 10 people are in the guild, and only 5 of those 10 people actually still play. There are 5 people who just don't log on, and the other 5 people log on here and there. So it's a really inactive guild. It's really falling off. But I'm glad that in the time that it looks like it's gotten to the worst, the worst of the guild's time is the time where I'm actually, able to buy the Luvboi just in time. I would have been really sad if something would have happened to the guild while I was saving all those honor points. Let's say, for instance, I would had 100,000 honor points. That's not even halfway there, but that's a ton of experience. So I'm glad that I finally spent that 250,000 honor points. My next goal is to get an epic accessory. Hopefully I get that epic accessory from another guild, possibly. It doesn't look like this guild will reach 150 anytime soon. I may just stick around. Maybe the leader will come back one day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.